Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Ready. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
First and 10. 50-yard line.
Toss to Sampson, running right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Practice, hey, smash Bronco.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
2nd down, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. He connects with Mims. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready, set.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60.
Throwing is Milton. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
This is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by Malachi starts. And the Ravens will take over at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
DC.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready, shot. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Ready, shot.
Back to throw. Jackson escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down up past the 35. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven first down. Now Jackson, this a design run.
47-yard line.
Second and inches. Up the middle they go. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson now from the 50. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And the defense not going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Jackson now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 46. Here's second down and 4.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Milton. That one intercepted. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Ravens take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. He gets free. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Milton. That one is complete to McBride. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 50 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
And he'll take it on in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Browns. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Hey, middle. 180. 180. Shot.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Go ahead. 180.
Now a give on the ground. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
180. 180. Ready, shot. Ready, shot. Hey, middle.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Third down, 3 to go. And that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Throwing Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Got it. Ready? Warriors 17, Cup 19, Cup, let's go. 60 Nazareth, Panther 60,
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout in Cleveland. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Milton. He'll take a shot with Mims. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, come on.
Walking out of the gun is Milton. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st down.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Browns can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
As routine as they may have made the end of that drive look, I can assure you, Mike, this is a situation they have been practicing since training camp. Get the ball to one of your playmakers, get yourself in scoring range, and steal 3 points before the break.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 46-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
A first down throw for Jackson. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have the Ravens first down. He will convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass.
Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
No, we changed it. What is it?
2nd and 10, Jackson to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Hey, middle.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4th down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore. scrimmage, and that's all.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Design run here with Jackson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. He's got it at the 3, and he will score. Game on. Toast and Loveland. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Rangers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milton. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll try to set up the screen here. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
17.
So now playing with the lead. After that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's a Browns 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again, and it's 2nd and 10. Throw once more, here's Milton. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Viking 18. Go.
A run with Sampson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Two
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes second down.
Ready? Empty Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out quickly to Olave. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll run with Sampson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now, second and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Throwing, Milton. This one caught at the 4.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try to hammer it in with Sampson. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Buffalo 86, Panther and left. Jeanette. 70, Cowboy 80.
To the air, it's Milton. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.